I already fucked it up.
Like, try and hook to the side. Like, on camera, make it look like you're hitting your shoulder.
Okay.
Ooh. Try and do it with a hand open like this, then. So
Yeah.
It doesn't look like white power.
You better I'm just thinking that right now. Yeah, this ain't looking too good.
All right. No, don't actually hit the shoulder. I'm just saying, like, on camera, make it look like you're reaching for the shoulder. Up here, and then you're hooking. That's what you're doing. Yeah. So, that's what you're doing. So, I'm Henry Confidential.
I'm Mr. D.
That's not a real cut. Don't worry. We're just practicing the move.
Yeah.
I'm Henry Confidential.
I'm Mr. DVD.
And we're True Bromance. What's up, everybody? I'm Henry Confidential.
I'm Mr. DVD.
And we're True Bromance. Alright, so as some of you guys might recognize me from last week, I did my Schmoedown reaction for the triple threat match. Rachel Cushing, Mike Kalinowski, and JTE. And I was by myself, and I was talking about I had my buddy Mike, who wasn't going to be there that day. But guess what? He's here today. What's up, Mike?
Hey, how's it going?
You ready to do some reacting? You missed out last week, and you missed out for the spectacular, unfortunately. But hey, you're ready to be on board, and you're ready to do some reacting, huh?
Yep, I was born already.
Hey, you're a man of few words, but I like it a lot. And it's all about the trivia, and it's all about the knowledge. Going into this match, we have Top That versus Top 10. A lot of tops. How do you feel going into this one? Who do you have a favorite, or are you kind of in the dark?
Oh, I'm top 10 all the way.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now all the way.
Actually. So am I. Don't mind my messy hair underneath. So that's why I was trying to do that quickly, and it didn't work out. So, but as we all know, Top That is a pretty good team, formerly known as IGN. So I'm kind of curious. Is them being away for a while, is that going to hurt them, or is that just to their benefits? Top 10, they were struggling for a little bit, and then they had that huge win against Team Action. And that was amazing to see. So it could go either way. Obviously, we both are rooting for top 10, but being realistic, we know that Top That is capable of big things. So are you ready to see how this is gonna go?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, 0-0-0.
Yep.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Right,
how's it going, guys? If you didn't know about the Patreon, you guys have a chance to support the Schmoedown. Now,
everybody,
myself, Mark
link to the
Ellis,
Patreon is going to
the
be in the
production.
description,
Basically,
just in case.
You guys have 16 tiers to choose from. We're trying to give back to the fans. Go and check it out right there. If you want to support the Schmoedown by becoming a patron today, go ahead and do it. Cannot thank you guys enough for all the support you've given us. And yeah,
obviously,
there's
Wes
some really
Anderson
crazy
didn't
tiers in
direct
there.
this
I'd love to
Patreon
get your
'cause
opinions on it. Now,
Harloff
go
is
enjoy
not
the match.
directly in the
Go
middle.
do it. It's a good match.
Did you see that somebody chose the 2000 tier?
Really?
Yeah,
awesome.
It went down from 10 to 9 left.
That's crazy.
There it is.
No one should take out the Patriots, but Team Top 10. So Top That, take that, whatever your name is, boy band group, whatever your name is, IGN,
They got
GNI.
moves. They
You
got
took
moves.
David Griffin from me. You're not going to take my title from me. I'll tell you that right now. We're going to go right through you. And then Team Patriots, wake the fuck up because I'm back. Team Top 10 is back, and we're coming for you.
Yeah, we're coming
Get
for
in
you,
shape.
communists.
Get
We're
in
coming
shape.
for you, communists.
That tournament was insignificant without me, without Eric.
But
I
that,
love
yeah,
how
it's not, it's not a
they
real tournament.
balance
I mean,
each other
okay,
out.
we let the kids
Yeah.
play, you know.
But right there,
While we took a little
moments-
breather. But
usually
yeah,
they
that's-
bounce each other
then
out.
now they
and
have
then,
to
like,
actually
moments
have
like
some
that
real
where they just let loose
competition.
together.
That's right. The men are here
It's
to
always
take
fun
your
to see.
boys' trophy away from you.
And yeah, we've retitled ourselves, and yeah, you know what's gonna happen here. You know, you're just gonna
DC
take
movie
a
news is a
TKO.
big
So
win, but yeah,
what
they
we gotta
really
say
haven't
about
had
that? Top that.
a big win, if you really think about it.
Dogs.
Obviously, that huge knocking out Nerdist like that. It's like, oh, okay.
Dogs.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that.
They just had a really good game. In DC movie news, but obviously we know that Mike doesn't always have it in him. So I'm curious to see how Top That really can handle a true, well-known team.
Yeah, I felt bad for him in that triple threat last week. He just did not show up for
I
that.
was rooting for him. Like I actually thought Mike could pull it out, and that's just not how that went at all. Like I think I even did better than Mike.
Rachel taking the comic book category really hurt him.
Yeah. I mean, I knew she was gonna do well in that, but man, and I got 0 for 4 in those questions. I was like, man, so she got all of them, and she did really well. I was like, so teams is black and blue. I like that.
I like the different colors, yeah. I'm choosing for it.
Really distinguishing the leagues and the divisions.
Welcome back to the movie Trivia
Oh, boy,
Schmoedown.
Ken.
It is season 5. It's the second
I know
match
Harloff
of the
is
season,
just
but it's the first match
hurting
of
right
the
now to
team.
have to sit next to
And
Ken
my God,
Knapsack.
what a good one. I'm
Yeah.
Kylo Ken.
joined by this guy, Ken Knapsack.
Well, Harloff, it's great to be back here with you,
Yep,
right?
wasn't even happy
Right?
to
You
introduce
and
him.
I, we love each other. It's so good. You
Just
ruined
look at
my
him.
career with your system. I love it. Happy to be here,
That
though.
fake smile.
Oh,
Well, it's the season 5, the start of the team. We just had the big triple threat match, but now it's time
Triple
for
threat.
the team match to begin. And just like this past Friday, this is a #1 contender spot between Team Top That, Jim Vejvoda, Eric Goldman. These guys are 3-1 with 3 knockouts. They have been on a damn tear
Like the
since they
Deathly
joined
Hallows.
this league this past season. But they are going.
It's going to be
up
really
this
interesting
week.
if top
Their
10
hardest
wins
shot
because they're
so
going
far
against my favorite
former
team,
champions, Top 10.
Yeah.
Patriots.
Destroyed Team Action.
I love the Patriots. It's going to be
Back
difficult to
to
You know, I
choose
always
between
say,
those
I
two.
don't ever
See,
wanna
I
take
can't
anyone
say I
away from
love the
top 10.
Patriots, I
They
just
are former
respect
champs for a reason.
the hell
They
out
know
of
what
them.
they're doing. They are in the upper echelon.
Like,
but they've been around
I
long,
really
and they
do.
gotta be looking
I don't like
over
that I
their
do,
shoulders.
but I
They've been
really
around
do.
a long time. They got to wonder who's going to take their spot. I feel there's a lot of pressure on them going into the season to keep up with their prior accomplishments, but they do have those accomplishments. But top that, I love these guys. You know why I love
Why do
these
you love
guys?
these guys?
They don't give a damn. They're here to win. They don't even know my name. They barely know your name. They are just here to compete, win, go home, and have a beer. I love it.
All right,
Ken
well, you know,
Son.
you're exactly right, and we're going to see a lot of that. Let's look at these promos here first.
Well, Matt, we took care of Team Action. We're back here again. We're
It's true.
taking on Team IGN, Top That, whatever they want to call themselves this week.
No idea.
Look, this is probably the greatest team we've faced to this point, at least according to them.
Team top 10, I think.
Schmeddy and Juice Box.
Yeah, and I think it's
Juice box.
Schmoka,
Yeah,
Mocha,
yeah.
and Donnie Most, I think, was the other guy.
You know, Team Action woke us up. Woke us up! Not just by knocking me down in an assault and battery charge, but they woke us up. And now
Assault
we're
and
back.
battery
We
charge.
earned ourselves this shot, and now we're going to take this shot and take Top That out.
You should fear us
Ow.
because we are clearly 2 people who are only smart at movies. We literally, I was told there was pizza, and I walk in the door, and now I'm this close to being a champion. I think that is something to be afraid of.
John, does it bother you at all that these guys
Harloff
don't give
is
a
so
damn
mad at
about the
Dino's
entire
Pizza
Schmoedown?
right now.
They haven't watched it. They didn't know our
On
names.
Carpool,
I was Donnie
he called
Moses, and
them.
this was,
He talked about how he
John
called them.
Schmoka.
And he was like,
Schmoka,
"Hey, I was
apparently.
thinking about maybe
Legitimately thought his
getting a
name was
sponsorship." And the
Schmoka.
kid
Of
was
all
just
the
like,
people
"No, we're
I
not interested in that."
face,
Didn't even ask him any details or nothing.
They are the ones.
He was
maybe
making
I
the
have a
analogy. He's like,
smidgen
"What
of
if I was
respect
like
for, but
NBC or
no
like
fear,
Netflix?" And I was
that
like,
is
"I want to promote
a
the
very
show."
important distinction. I do not
And they're
fear
like,
any of
"No,
my
not interested
opponents.
in that."
Them I
just
respect
wanna make
maybe just
pizzas.
a wee bit, but you know, ignorance is
And then
bliss.
somebody in the comments
Johnny.
below, like, "What if he was
Johnny,
foreign?"
listen.
And then Harloff was
We
like,
take out
"If he's
team,
foreign, what the
I
hell
don't
does
give a
that
fuck
matter?"
who they are.
Just the way he said it
Then we
was
get a shot
hilarious. I was
at the
driving to the
Pinkos.
movies to go see the post, and
We
I
get
was
a shot
dying.
at Team
So I'm
Communists.
pretty
We're
sure
gonna
that's why I
Trotsky.
enjoyed the post so
Exactly.
much,
That's
because of
The
Harloff Carpool.
Bolsheviks
It got me
will go
hyped, and
down.
I was in a
The
good
time
mood.
for being
So thank you,
respectful and
Christian.
nice and all that. That's over. I'm coming for that title. I'm going to have to kick your ass. I'm going to kick his ass.
Really
I'm going to
liking,
kick those guys'
Jim's
ass. I might even kick
doing a
your
really
ass
good
if you
job.
blow
Yeah.
me up.
Fine, I'm your teammate, man.
All right, okay, all right. I do.
He's
I
gonna
forget.
kick
Where
his
am
ass,
I?
too.
I just know I'm here for one thing: eating free pizza and kicking
Pizza.
ass at movie trivia.
And he's all out of pizza.
I am.
We got to bring some prestige and
That's a
respect
twist on the
back
bubble
to
gum.
the Schmoedown.
Thank you.
The
That
rightful
house says a
champion
lot.
should be holding that tag team belt. Once we take care of top that, Patriots, communists, leftists, Red Scare, Mao Zedong, I don't give a shit what you call yourselves, we're taking you out. And we're putting those belts back around our waist where they belong. Team top 10.
Around the waist, over
As
the
you
shoulder.
said,
I know what he meant.
top that. They were just here to eat
No one
pizza
actually wears
and
them
get a
around the
chance
waist.
to play the Patriots. I don't even think they know that the Patriots are the champions.
No,
I don't think that they care. They just want to come in here and win and show their dominance. The question is with top that though, are they going to?
Do you think Top
this
That's
is
gonna have a
really
good
the
intro,
first
or do you
test.
think they're just gonna
They
be
can
pretty
make a stand.
basic?
If they handle top 10 the way they've handled the
I'm thinking basic.
then
Yeah, me
they're
too.
for real. Even if they play a
Do you think
really
Roka's
good
gonna have the
match
mask on?
then they're for real. But if they
Ugh.
if they lose, then maybe they weren't as good as everyone.
After the whole action
agree
mask,
with
I
you.
can see
Just
action
like I
match. I can see him bringing it back.
Yeah, I think he'll wear it, and then he'll just take it off and get right into mode. So
Yeah.
he'll start off in character, and then it'll end real quick. I'm hoping. Because there's times where he overdoes it and he gets inside his own head.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Lost my headphones.
But this is key for the top 10. I just don't think they're feeling the pressure.
Well, it's certainly key for top 10, who I don't know if pressure is the word anymore, because you look at both Nost and Roka, these guys, they've been through it. They've been through the ringer since season 2. They work so well together. They know each other so well. You see that they want the Patriots so bad. John Roka has been revitalized. There was a time at the end of last season you could see that maybe he was
just
getting
beat down.
burnt out a little bit. You could see it. Not after that. Team action woke them up. And now top that, everyone talking about top that is the next great thing. Roka's ready. Nost, he's ready, and I'm ready.
Yeah, you know, you're right. They don't feel pressure. It's like Roka on a second date. He's like, all right, I didn't think I'd get this far. I'm here. Let's do it.
Roasted.
I mean, you are a heel. All right, here we go. Give me a little bit of
Even
those
Christian
stats
had
here
laughed
in
at
the
that. He's
tail
like,
of the
all right,
tape.
I don't
Top
want to,
10.
but that was
Top
decent.
that, what do you got?
Top 10 former champions there. Strengths include biopics, westerns. I asked him,
Cowboy
"What are
hat.
your strengths?" He's like, "What do you got?" I am.
There's
here.
always one. There's always
I
one
know
joke
everything.
line.
Confident
Yeah.
indeed. Top
At least
that,
they
you
didn't
wanna
say
know what their
pizzas.
strengths-
What are they?
Name a category.
Comic book movies.
Strengths.
Classics.
Strengths.
Animated.
Strengths.
Strengths.
Genre.
That's pretty good.
They know it all. as well.
All right, well, listen. You saying that, it gets me ready. Are you ready to go?
Legally, I am ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Schmoedown.
3 rounds in the team division for the #1 contenders. Introducing first, with a record of 3 wins, 1 defeat, and 3 knockouts. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Eric Goldman, Jim Darth Vader. They are Team Top
Like we predicted, basic.
Yeah.
Here to compete.
Ready to compete.
Goldman,
Coming out to the
Vader.
Teen Witch, which is Top That Music came out from.
Yeah.
They don't look scared.
No,
They don't look scared at all.
They don't look happy to be here. They just are ready to compete and win. I love that about these.
Not intimidated at all.
Glasses, nerds.
And their opponents, with a record
Here we
of
go.
7 wins, 4 defeats, and 1 knockout. They are the 2015 Ultimate Schmoedown semifinalists and the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Champions, Mighty Matt Nost.
I thought Nost was gonna change his name. I wonder what happened with that.
Team Top
Maybe saving it.
10. Oh, old school.
There's the mask.
Old school.
No.
Old school Roka coming out here with the mask on.
Including Nos's t-shirt. Old
Yeah,
school.
yeah, very old school. Very Sam Rockwell of him.
Yeah.
Nominated for an Oscar this year,
Yeah,
man.
right. You have to wonder, as Outlaw talks to crowd, is this another chapter or the beginning of the last one?
Now, Outlaw's never even been near Baby. Look, he's near Baby,
All right.
Eric. Yeah,
Gives him a nice-
give him a little pat, a little respect.
Look at Roka trying to get some
All
of
right,
that knowledge.
guys, here
She's
we
like,
go.
give me
Round
the
number
knowledge.
1 is going to work like this.
All right,
8
get your
questions.
whiteboard ready.
Each one,
Yep.
one
See,
point
I'm
apiece.
Henry Confidential
Write
from True
their
Bromance. I don't
answer
think Mike
on
wrote
the
that down, but
whiteboard.
that'll be
They'll
all
have
right. As
15
long as you know who I
seconds
am.
to answer. When it is their turn, they will show it to the camera and say the answer at the same time.
What's your goal?
JTE rule,
I shoot for at least 5 in the first round.
Yeah, I usually go for try to go 5 or 6. Try.
When we do teams, do you want to be top 10 and I'll be top that?
Sure, that works.
We'll tell you otherwise.
When I said teams, when we do anything separate, not whiteboard.
Are you ready?
No, it's
Top that. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Then let's
Yeah.
get ready to Schmoedown.
Schmoedown!
Here we go. Round number 1.
First question.
Question number 1 in the realm of directors.
I love how they have the JTs at the
Who
bottom now.
directed the
That's-
1994 Best Picture nominee quiz show? You don't know that.
I do.
You're
know
looking
that.
at the answers. Yeah, see?
Don't start with me already.
5, 4,
I know this ain't right, but for some reason this name came to my
1.
mind.
Pens
I'm
down.
so mad.
Matt knows.
Yeah, I don't think I got this.
That is correct. Jim.
Damn it! I was thinking Robert Redford or
Roca.
Kevin
Reiner.
Costner. I
Eric.
should have went with Redford. Damn it!
Oh, so top
You're
that.
thinking Paul Anastasio.
All right, here we go.
Question 2. Question
Wow, I was
2.
thinking Redford
category
too,
is
but that's why I was like
comedies.
Costner.
In
There we go, top 10 too.
Father of the Bride, who plays the eccentric wedding coordinator Frank Egelhofer.
Have you ever seen? You've definitely seen.
It's one of my favorite movies. You know, I
Yeah.
like to laugh.
I'm just gonna go with the only name I
5,
know from this movie, so
4, 3,
probably wrong.
2, 1. Jim.
Better not be the star.
Correct. Roca.
Oh, I said
Correct,
Steve
Eric.
Martin.
And
Martin
Matt.
Short.
Martin Short.
There you go. All the way on board. Top
I'm off
10.
to a great start, guys. That's why I brought Mike. He
Battle
answers
of the Tops
questions
and
right.
Top 10 has it. Here we go. Number 3. Dramas. Who played the lead?
Damn, top 10.
Will Freeman in the 2002 comedy drama About a Boy. Like this
Oh,
is-
what the hell is his name?
Just can't get anything right in spelling. See? You
Don't
laugh.
make me
Yeah. Straighter again.
Don't do
5, 4,
I don't
3,
even
Damn.
have to guess.
2, 1.
Can't think of his name.
Hugh Grant.
Correct. Eric.
No.
Hugh Grant.
Matt.
Hugh Grant.
And Jim.
Hugh Grant.
Look at that.
There it is.
Wow, the fact that they got that so
Battle
easily and
there, 1
I
point
couldn't even
difference
come up with a guess.
here. Okay.
Question 4 category is horror thriller. Horror
Top 10
thriller.
showing
Who
up.
played Quentin Tarantino's brother in From Dusk Till Dawn.
As if I would get this one wrong, at least, guys. Finally on the board.
Wasn't allowed to see that.
Is that true?
Nudity.
I got George Clooney,
We gotta talk.
George Clooney.
Seth,
4, 3, 2, 1. Eric.
The dreamy George Clooney.
Correct. Matt.
George
he was
Clooney.
dreaming.
Jim.
George Clooney.
Roca.
George Clooney.
There you go. All right. So no.
right,
Come on,
I got
Roca.
one.
Jim have not missed.
Yes.
Here we go. Next one.
Okay, man.
1 for
They're
4.
showing up.
Action
And Nose.
adventure.
Yep.
Who directed 2010's Robin Hood? Battling hard. Here.
Yeah,
This is a
Squeaks of concentration.
Got Ridley Scott.
5,
Ridley Scott.
4, 3, 2, 1. Matt.
Took a guess. Ridley Scott.
That's correct. Jim.
There we go,
Ridley
Matt.
Scott.
John.
Yes.
And Eric.
Ridley Scott.
Wow, look at this.
look at
What
that.
a battle.
Yes.
10-9. Nost, Roca,
I just watched
and
Gladiator last night,
Jim
so I
have
remember
not
looking
missed
it up.
yet.
So I was actually,
All
I'm
right,
glad I did.
Question 6, crime. Who was said to be sleeping with the fishes in The Godfather?
Oh, what's his name?
It's a
Fuck.
You need to repeat.
Can you repeat?
Yes.
All right, that is one JT rule. Category crime. Who was said to be sleeping with the fishes in The Godfather?
Let me know when you're ready.
5,
Yeah, I don't have it.
4.
Go ahead.
Luca Brazzi, however you pronounce his
2,
name.
I think that's how you
Down,
pronounce
Jim.
it.
I can't believe I'm going to forget this one. Angeli?
It's incorrect. John.
Luca Brasi.
Correct. Eric.
Let's go!
Fredo.
Nothing. Matt.
Luca Brasi.
Wow.
Wow!
Taking a big lead there.
Wow!
Big lead. 3-point lead.
Anybody commenting,
3-point
check my
lead.
spelling
All right,
if
there
you
you
guys
go.
accept that.
Next
But I'm
one.
giving myself
Here
the
we go.
point. I'm happy.
Category of fantasy.
12 to
Wow, I'm so
9.
happy I got that.
What was David Levinson's plan to defeat the aliens in the first Independence Day film?
I mean, you used the word film to describe that.
I'm
and
sorry.
I
I should have said
no, I
movie.
respect that. I respect that.
I don't know.
Yes.
Did I turn here?
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I haven't seen Independence
1.
Day.
John
Shoot me.
Roca.
Use a virus on them.
I said blow him up.
Correct.
That's correct.
Eric.
Computer virus.
Correct, Matt.
Implant of
Boom.
That's fine, Jim.
Computer virus.
Okay, man.
Okay, so Roku
Guess I need to see Independence Day, guys.
You didn't know the question.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just couldn't put computer virus.
All right.
All right.
Top 10 is a team.
If I get this one, at least I'll get 4 out of 8. What are you at?
I'm at 4 out of 8 right now.
Final question.
If I get this,
Question
5 out of
coming in
8.
the category of animated. Which
Come on.
characters from the Madagascar series had their own spin-off movie in 2014? What?
Characters. I'm hoping
5,
that this will be accepted, but I
4,
don't even think this is right.
3, 2, 1, and Eric.
Is it penguins?
Penguins.
Correct, Matt.
I said zebras.
Perfect round for Matt.
Oh, it's the penguins! Let's go!
And
Right, go.
John,
Penguins.
the top
Haven't
10.
even seen it.
I
Haven't
believe
even
that is
seen
the
it.
First perfect team round that we have ever had. I think this is the
Wow.
first time
Top
a
10,
team
baby.
has ever
10,
been
man.
perfect together. So the way it'll work is
In the
top
zone.
That will not answer this question. This is just for top 10. This is the bonus question. Both the guys have a chance to get a point here.
me and Mike
they
both
have to
got
write
4
it
out of
down,
8. So, I
just
mean,
like they
hey,
have been previously.
we
Here
would be
go.
down
Here's your
8
bonus
to
question
13
for
or 8
top
to
10.
16.
In 2006's Babel, Kate Blanchett plays opposite Brad Pitt. But in which film from 2008 do the two also star together?
Well, I'm expecting nothing less from these teams right now.
They're ready. Look,
This is a
top
match.
10. Top 10 looks.
I got it. You got it?
hungry.
Benjamin Button.
Curious case of Benjamin Button.
Well, like, you gotta give us a little bit of time. It's a long title.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2.
I'm going to give myself the point for that. Screw him.
Curious case of Benjamin Button.
Roca.
The Curious Case of Benjamin
That is
Button.
a perfect round.
We're nobodies. I'm giving
5
myself the
point
point for that.
swing
5.
there. Unbelievable. Top 10 hitting every question in the first round. The
Hey,
bonus.
Mike.
They have a 5-point
Give him
lead.
a round
That
of applause
is
for real.
that is the biggest lead anyone's ever had over top that. As we get into
Roca,
round
if you're
number
watching
2,
this,
here we go.
that's what I'm
The
talking
wheel
about.
round. Wheel will come out. They will
Yes.
spin the wheel.
All right,
Each
you're gonna
team
play
will
for,
spin the
top
wheel.
10.
They will get 6
Yep.
questions worth 2 points apiece. If they go to multiple choice, 1 point
Come
can
on.
steal from your opponents in this round. Top 10, you guys have a 5-point lead. You want to go first or
I
second?
mentioned at the beginning of this that you never know. Top that hasn't played a
I'm gonna go
big,
first.
big
Go ahead,
name.
go
All
for it. All right, who's going to spin? Matt's going to spin there.
right, this is all for you.
And this is, look at Roca. Roca is focused.
I'm going to write my
Come
answers
on.
down for the steal, though, and for street cred.
Trembling.
I haven't
So,
seen Roca
I'll
like
let
this
you.
since his Merle
You
match.
say it right away, and I'll try and write as fast as possible.
Perfect.
He's not even looking at the wheel. Look.
Wow, picks! Oh. No, no, no! Oh!
Oh,
They're gonna go like they're gonna go like animated.
that's not good.
This isn't.
If animated's up there, they should go animated.
Yeah.
Watch, you'll see.
Trying to watch.
They don't know their weaknesses. They don't watch the show.
That's true. That's true. I'm also trying to watch
Yeah,
Roca
here we
drink
go.
with a mask.
What are you going for?
We're gonna go with
I can't tell if animated's on the wheel, but that would be.
biopics.
They went with
Biopics.
biopics. This was.
No.
This. Here we go. All right, so they just chose. They just chose biopics, and this is the problem with them not watching. This is a huge strength of John Roca. He's never missed a
They
question.
have
of biopics.
just
Here we
maybe
go.
just saved
So
themselves
now-
right there.
Wow.
Oh,
So
man.
now it is biopics.
Oh.
All right, here we go, guys. Category biopics. Here we go. 6 questions. What actor played American entertainer, playwright, and composer George M. Cohen in both Yankee Doodle Dandy and The Seven Little Boys?
James Cagney.
2 points.
That makes sense. Would you have gotten that if you had more
In
time?
Man of Honor, Cuba
No.
Gooding Jr. suffers an injury on a ship after and loses a part of his body. What part
Oh,
of his
his,
body does he
leg.
lose?
He's
I
left.
wrote
Correct. 2
finger.
more points.
What was it?
Who directed
Leg.
the 2005 biographical war drama Jarhead?
Oh. Shit.
5, 4.
Every time I see it, I
2,
remember. It's like, how did I?
Choice, please.
Is it A, Sam Mendes, B, Clint Eastwood, C, Catherine Bigelow, D,
Sam
Bryan
Mendes.
Singer?
I said singer.
Sam Mendes.
1 point.
Damn it!
All right, here we go.
Give yourself a point.
Question 4. Question 4. What is the nickname that Howard Stern gives Paul Giamatti in Private Parts?
I'm not gonna remember that.
5, 4, 3.
Fine, multiple choice.
Is it A, fat ass, B, pig vomit, C, porker, D, pig nose?
B.
I'm gonna say
Correct.
pig
One
vomit.
more point.
Yeah.
All right, 24-13. All right.
It was that
2
or pig
more,
nose.
2 more.
Yeah.
Not giving top that a chance to steal. Who plays an LA journalist that befriends a homeless Juilliard-trained musician in The Soloist?
Oh,
Robert Downey Jr.
Oh,
2 points.
Bob Downey Jr.
yeah.
Wow, look at this. What a
I was like, I'm not gonna have enough time to write his
And
name
your
down, so I'm
last
just.
question here. Which actor plays bull rider Lane Frost in 8 seconds?
Oh, it's Luke Perry.
2 more points for
Wow.
Ted.
It's like his
So
own
look,
Hey, right here, one more time.
That is why I
Man.
always tell you want
One more
to
time.
check out your opponents because they gave the
13.
strength. And man, what a round! For
There's a
Top
knockout
10.
chance right here. There's a
Top
legitimate
that-
knockout chance.
Top that is in desperation here. They need to hit comic book movies. All
If
right,
they get
guys,
any
you guys are
steals,
up.
Top That's in
Go for
trouble.
that spin in order to come back.
Never spun before.
Okay.
Why did they not? Is animate on the wheel? I can't see.
I don't think it is.
They got it.
Wait, no, I think
They
Pixar
got it.
is.
Oh my God!
All
They
right.
got it again. They got it again.
All right, I gotta answer these
Oh,
quick.
man.
Try and write it down.
Yeah.
All right, guys,
Read
6
ahead of
questions
time
in
and
the
try and answer
category
as fast.
Comic book movies. First one coming in here. In Batman and Robin, how was Alicia Silverstone's Barbara related
Granddaughter.
to Alfred?
No.
Niece.
That's correct
2
for 2
points.
points.
Damn
Don't.
it!
Niece.
Damn it! Yeah, like I remember that crap.
What
Sorry,
was
guys.
John Favreau's character's full name in the Iron
Happy
Man
Hogan.
films?
Happy Hogan.
Multiple choice.
Wow, really?
Go for it.
No, no.
Well, no, you said multiple choice. You said multiple choice.
A. Harold Hawthorne. B. Happy Gilmore. C. Happy Hogan. D. Harry Alfred.
Happy girl.
Happy Hogan, we
Oh.
got going for his non-nickname though. But
Everything says full. It does say full name. I mean, you can challenge it if you want.
I kind
No,
of well, I
no,
think
we
can
won.
challenge.
We said
You can-
Happy
Oh,
Hogan.
okay, all
Well,
right.
I mean, yeah, but you can challenge. Do you want to challenge it or not? You have one challenge. No, you don't have to challenge.
They should go for it and maybe get a new
Okay,
two-pointer.
all right.
I'll let the
Yeah.
comments decide.
All right, here we go. Okay.
They
so
should have did
you
Harry
got 1
Hole
point
as
there.
one of the
Okay, next one.
In
multiple choice.
Captain America: Civil War, Spider-Man took down Ant-Man with a technique from what Star Wars?
Empire
Oh.
Strikes Back.
The
Empire Strikes Back.
Strikes Back.
That's
2
correct.
points.
All right.
With, yeah.
Question 4.
All
And
right.
then 9 points.
In what 1990s comic book movie did the criminals Fun Boy, T-Bird, Skank, and Tintin appear?
The Crow.
Two
That
more
is correct.
points.
Fire
2
it
points.
up! Fire
I'm
it
just
up!
trying to think of a random.
All right, 2 more points here.
Fifth
I
question.
didn't-
Sorry.
Didn't have that.
Question. What was the first comic book movie to cross $1 billion worldwide at the box office?
Multiple choice.
Avengers.
A. The Avengers.
Yeah, I'd
B,
say Avengers.
Dark Knight. C.
Ooh, maybe Spider-Man 3.
D.
Nah,
Iron
it's
Man.
probably Spider-Man 3, but I'm still gonna stick
Oh.
with Avengers because I already said it.
Dolphins.
So Avengers for 2 points if it's right.
Dark Knight.
That's correct for a
One
point.
more point.
Wow, it was Dark
Right.
Knight, really?
Last
Ah.
question.
Thought
here
Spider-Man
in
3
order
did
to
it.
Get within 5.
Question. In Suicide Squad, what word does the Joker have tattooed on his forehead?
Damaged.
Damaged.
That's
There you
correct.
go. All right, so they came back here. 5
Yeah.
points.
That lame
They
Halloween
were
costume
able to get
last
that.
couple
Didn't
years.
exist,
Look,
everyone.
All right,
that
I got 11
comic book
points.
movie
I got
came
14.
Really helped them out because they were in
All right,
desperate
I'm
need
top that
there,
again.
and they got it. All right, here we go,
For
guys.
round
Round
three.
number 3. Round number 3 works.
So
like
hopefully
Ooh,
I don't
come
get
on,
too
take
KO'd.
that, Ken.
Get 3 categories
Keep that
they
lead.
can choose from 1 to 20. They will get a 2-pointer.
What do you think we would've did better as a team? Biopics or comic book movies? Comic book movies, probably, right?
2 and the 3, and then collectively
Probably
they
comic
can
book movies,
answer the
yeah.
We would
5
get more
together
points.
should it get there. All right, so top 10. You guys are in the lead. Pick 3 numbers from 1
Did you know any of the ones I didn't know?
12,
6.
20.
12, 6,
The
20.
niece. That was it.
Top that.
9, 14, 17.
9, 14, and 17. All right, top that will be going first. They'll be going first, and they have
All right.
chosen category number 9. Category number 9, and that is a 2-pointer. That is holiday movies. Who's going to be taking the holiday
If we were a
movies?
team, I'd make you take this one.
2 points.
Just because you've
I
seen more
might
like.
might do okay with that.
Yeah, exactly. You've seen more like
Yeah.
Yeah.
random
Eric's
movies.
going for it. Eric, what song is played over the credits at the end of 8 Crazy Nights?
Oh.
I'm guessing the Hanukkah
Hallelujah.
song by Adam Sandler.
That is correct. 2 points. All right. So now,
Monica.
Jim, in order
Attaboy.
to tie it up.
Okay, to tie it up.
Jim will get category 14. In the 1980s, Stallone
Oh, Sly and
plays
Arnie.
the character of Marion in which
Oh.
1980s film?
Oh shit.
Cliffhanger.
Rhinestone?
It's incorrect. Looking for Cobra. Looking for Cobra. Cobra. All right, so
Interesting.
now it comes down to this 5-pointer.
All right.
5-pointer. These guys.
Oh,
can
man.
tie it up, or
Can they do it?
can take the
TKO.
lead. If
Top
they
10 is probably going to
is
win
correct.
no matter
However,
what, even if they hit
miss,
this.
Oh, yeah.
Top
Holy
10
cow, let's
will
go.
win and
By
play the
TKO.
Patriots.
Dude, all I got to do is answer the
All right,
3.
guys,
2-pointer to
5
tie it up
Yeah.
if they get
What
this.
future Academy Award nominee plays murderer Richard Haywood in the thriller Murder by
Oh,
Numbers?
Ryan
Oh,
Gosling?
my. I got
5
it.
points.
Ryan
They got
Ryan
it.
Gosling.
Gosling.
There you go. They got it. 30.
All right, top 10 should hit their 2,
So,
miss their 3 on purpose, and then
top
hit the
10
5 just to
can
get hella
tie
points.
it here with the 2-pointer. They avoid
Savage.
the TKO, the
35
2-pointer.
points. All right,
Top
this is
10
you.
will get
I wouldn't have got that, by the way.
Category number 12. Oh, sorry.
No, absolutely. Don't take any glory away from me, Harlow.
Sorry.
All right,
I
you chose
got
number
none of
12.
those.
Category is rom-coms. Who
So I'm at
will be
11 for
taking
the day.
this question?
Oh,
Got to
shit.
get that to Nost.
Oh, I guess I'll take it.
All right,
go.
the
Interesting.
man who
I
understands
thought Nost
love
would like
lust
more
there.
'cause
All
he's married.
2-point question. Who plays Jack Nicholson's co-lead Erica in Something's Gotta Give?
Helen Hunt?
That's what I was thinking.
Diane Keaton?
That's correct.
Tie
think?
game. All right, so now it goes to Matt
Diane
Nost can
Keaton,
win
I mean-
the game here. If Nost hits this 3-pointer, it's over. Top 10.
Oh,
will win.
come
If
on,
he
Nost.
misses, it goes to the 5-pointer.
Come on, Nose.
You chose the number 6. That category is
Come on.
crime. Crime. What were the last names of Bonnie and Clyde in 1967's Bonnie and Clyde?
Oh, no.
Do you know it?
No. Boca knows it. Fuck.
3,
They should have switched.
Somerville.
1. Didn't get it. All right.
Get it.
So,
Bonnie Parker and Clyde Barrow.
yes, Parker and Barrow. But they still have a chance. It is not over. It is
That's right.
the 5-pointer.
Should have got Mirror at least.
Over.
Damn.
If they don't, we go to
Come
Game
on.
over, man. Game over, man.
30.
Come on.
To
Come on.
tie the
Let's
record
go,
also,
top
if they
10.
hit it right now, they will tie
Tie the record.
But it is now.
Come on.
I knew
Let's
it'd be
go.
close to the record. I couldn't remember if it was going to be
Pixar,
over or...
Pixar film.
Uh-oh.
5-point question. You can
Oh, man.
confirm. At the beginning of
Come
Inside
on.
Out, young Riley is shown to have 5 islands of personality. Name
Hockey Island,
2
Friendship
of
Island. Hockey
Yep.
and Friendship. Come on.
Come on.
Hockey and Friendship.
Come on.
Hockey.
And your
Family! Yes! Yeah! Yeah!
Wow.
Now that's a game.
Yes.
Yes.
top 10.
Yes.
They got
Look at
the
Roka.
Patriots again. It's gonna happen
Look at
for
Roka.
the 3rd time.
They are back, man.
It's gonna be playing the Patriots. They tied the record.
One more
They
time.
did it again. They tied the record. What a game! That's gotta be the best game they've
My dogs
ever
are going wild if you can hear it.
This
Let's
is
go.
Yankees Dodgers.
Oh, man.
Oh, they got something to say.
This is Yankees Dodgers. This is long time robberies. I sometimes I maybe sometimes overlook John Roca. Not overlook his skills, but just sometimes I wonder if he wants to keep going. You know, he's had such a long ride and ups and downs, but Roca and Nost continue to show why
Wow,
they
dude, that
belong
was
in the upper
amazing.
echelon.
That was a great game.
And I have to admit that.
Yeah.
That's a win.
Whew.
The guy had a
No.
perfect
High
first
scoring.
round. What an
Top that
absolute
screwed up,
showing
but
by
still
top
can't
10.
take
That
anything
wasn't
away
something
from
No,
like
no, no.
Top
Even
10
with
was
them
the-
giving Roca his main category, they still
They got
kept it
theirs.
close.
I mean, it's
and potential champions here.
it was
They
it
can-
was a screw up
I mean,
on their
this
end,
is the
but
third
they
time
still
they're
almost
gonna be
won.
playing the Patriots.
Yeah.
You guys got to be a little
Could you
nervous after
imagine?
seeing something
Like,
that.
holy cow.
We're nervous.
Like, that would be like me
that is
giving you
quite an
Spielberg.
accusation.
And then still
We always
almost
prepare our
winning.
opponents. That is what Tom does as a manager. That is why he's the best manager of all time. We are prepared for all possible outcomes and opponents. We're not worried. We're excited to show top 10 that they're still not better than the Patriots.
All right, so, and as we
Ken.
get to the post-interviews,
Kylo.
Brad Gilmore from the Schmoedown Rundown will be interviewing both top 10
Interesting.
and top that. Here we go.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Your man Brad Gilmore here with the victors in the first team match of the season.
They got video on the rundown in the last episode.
Yeah.
He didn't have video,
But
so
John, I gotta tell you,
I was
folks,
curious.
we haven't seen you play like that since arguably that Dan Murrell
It was just
match,
Aaron
what
and
was
Frank.
going through your mind? What was the difference maker this
Yeah,
time?
he
Well, I'll
said
tell you
it would be
something, when
fixed,
you,
right?
go
By the
down
next.
to the pit and
Probably
you
because he
lose and
wasn't
you
there.
have a bad
He didn't want to
2017, you lose
hint. He didn't
all
want
the
to tease that he
awards,
was
Schmoedown awards,
at
you
Collider.
say in the game, he's over it, he's over the hill. Maybe he's lost it. Maybe he ain't got it anymore. You go back to what worked for you. And before Dan's match, I did a lot of meditation, a lot of focus.
9 and 4.
As well. I didn't take him lightly, but I took care of myself.
8 and 4 was already
Focused on myself,
impressive, but it
stay
still
with
Yeah.
it felt like they just had too many matches. But 9 and 4,
y'all
regardless,
tied
with
the
3
all-time points
knockouts,
record
that's
for teams. You had the first team ever to have a perfect round 1.
that
What was
is
going through your
amazing.
head?
I can't wait for
Hold up.
Frank
Wasn't
to
that ours?
talk about that.
So we just tied ourselves.
He's gonna be so happy to
Wasn't
talk
ours?
about that
I'm
stat.
getting a shake off from Christian saying it wasn't
it's
ours.
above the line.
Does anybody out there believe Christian? I don't. Somebody fact check that for me because I don't believe him at all. The guy bullshits. It was a great match. It was a great match. Top that.
Did
I
Above
think
the
it was
Line
karma
do a
for
perfect
them
first round
having
too?
not watched for picking
I don't
biopics,
remember
but then
that.
also getting
Oh,
I wouldn't be
I,
surprised, but I don't
It
personally don't
balanced out, and
remember.
It came down to those final couple questions. And
I think
lucky
Drew did
draw.
at
They
least.
played a great
Yeah, I know.
game.
I remember.
I don't know about.
I know that.
I don't think Sam did.
No,
I
definitely,
don't
and
think
that's what I
Sam
wanted to
did. I
ask
think
you.
Drew
What
did.
time
I
Had to be
think
like-
Sam got
it
close.
was like 8 and 7.
Biopicks.
Yeah.
I mean, they got opponent's choice. They picked biopicks, a strength of yours, something that you went, I believe, 10 out of 12 right the last season. What was going through your mind?
Nothing but focus. You never know. You know when you get
Those are
that
tough
so many
biopic
times as I've
questions.
rolled it,
Like,
Yeah.
those are
how
like
many questions are left.
Yankee
So
Doodle
you start
Dandy,
rolling,
and
how
I mean,
much
which
do
he
you
got that
think
one
this
easy, but I
person's
mean,
gonna go? How much
questions
more
like
is
that
there?
where it's like,
Like,
man, I wouldn't
do you have
expect it.
any kind of
It's like
reaction? Just stay
those weren't
still,
walk the line
wait for
questions, or
You had a lot of momentum coming off that showdown spectacular when y'all beat Team Action, but now, for the third time, you get one more shot at the Patriots for those
Roca,
team
how's it feel to win and
championships.
not get hit?
What's going to be your strategy going in, and what do you got to say to the Patriots?
Let me correct you real quick, Brad. We TKO'd a Team Action. We didn't just
Correct.
beat them. We TKO'd them and sent them back down.
You
the
lay the smack
Falcon.
it
That's
down.
right. That's right. We laid
Yes.
smack it down on their candy asses. Yeah.
before he
What
hit
is
you.
it like to basically go back and fight? Look, we're bringing this back to this country, all right? That belt will no longer be in Team Communist hands.
That mean this communist.
So the Maoist regime is going down, okay? Bolsheviks die today. We're bringing the USA is what I want to hear chant from the crowd when we walk in that day. USA.
Oh,
not for
boy.
The Patriots.
Oh,
That's
boy.
a misnomer, all right?
Fucking JT, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's
Oh,
got
wait,
a
wait.
backwards hat on.
Look at that.
Listen.
Khrushchev's aborted baby show.
Hey, Matt,
How
don't talk
many
about backwards
times
hats.
Are you gonna put your hand in the candy jar and get spanked before you realize you
Look at
can't?
Brad, he's
do
just
it?
my
We
first
beat
interview,
you
man.
Twice for the championship. This used to be
You got
yours.
lucky
This is
the
gonna
first
be
time.
really difficult for
What
me
happened
to
the second
pick
time?
someone
We're showing up
in
on
that
this
team
This
match.
time we are. We earned our way back.
The second time didn't happen. The first time was a fluke.
They're going to call it the Schmoedown missile crisis. By
I
the
mean,
way.
I'm going to be
have
rooting for
never
top
lost
10 all the
Take
way,
those
but I'm
to
not.
John
Like, if I was
Roca
in Vegas, I'm betting for the
anything.
Patriots.
And
Like, I
will
just can't
never
bet against them at
lose
this
John
point.
Roca
But
in
okay.
anything.
Yeah.
Life, Schmoedown. Listen,
Get out of here.
You lose to John. Right?
Well,
Wait a minute. Who's doing security?
JTE, yeah, someone gets security for him, but hey, guys, once again, you have that championship match coming up. I know you're going to be focusing for that. If y'all want to see more about the Schmoedown, if you want to know more about the movie trivia Schmoedown, check out the Schmoedown Rundown on SK Plus. Myself, Frank Janish, every Saturday. But for now, Christian, Ken,
I like that
back
plug.
to you.
Look at him.
Brad
Look at him plugging
Gilmore
himself.
here with the team.
Way to go, Brad.
That now didn't go your way, guys, this time around. What was your thoughts on the match?
Hey, I thought they were the best team that we've ever played. Even more respect for them now. I think they're legit victory there. I look forward to maybe.
I'm
playing
curious
them
what he's
again
gonna
down
say about
line
the
someday if
biopics.
we're lucky.
I mean, on paper,
look,
that's a good
we
decision,
erased
but
a 17-point
Yeah.
deficit. And
Yeah.
it came down to the wire, so I don't feel that bad. There were a couple of missteps, but I think overall,
he's
I'm not
got to ask him about
embarrassed.
the biopic choice.
Yeah, Eric, when y'all got comic book movies, a strong suit of yours, what was going through your mind?
I mean, I couldn't believe it. I mean,
No, they shouldn't be embarrassed by that. They got really close
I
to
mean, you
beating
can-
them.
It was a slight blunder. I mean, the only
Yeah.
embarrassment would be giving them a strength. That's it. Not their performance or the game
Yeah.
as a whole. Just that one round. I mean, if you think about it, if they actually would have gave them a weakness, they probably would have won by 6.
100%.
Last
Yeah.
question both times. So I think that's still a very respectable showing. So comic books, I'm glad it was there to help us.
Yeah, especially 3 and 2 with 2 KOs.
We can still
That's still a tough damn team.
But Jim, when Team Top 10, when they spun opponent's choice, that's normally a death knell. That's the end of the match for most
There we
teams
go.
and
I'm
most competitors
curious.
here in the movie trivia Schmoedown. But then you gave them.
Think he's gonna say something like, maybe I should
biopics,
watch
you
the
know,
matches?
Some people say you didn't watch a lot of the matches, so you might not have known that's a strength of the outlaw John Roca. What was going through your mind when you picked biopics?
Well, I understand that criticism, but there was a method to my madness, which is biopics and westerns are strong suits of mine. So I knew that I was going up against a team that kicked a lot of ass, and so I didn't take any of those categories for granted. I just thought if they missed one, I felt very confident I could get biopics or westerns. But I'm like, do I pick westerns to the guy wearing the fucking cowboy hat who calls himself Outlaw? I'm like, I'll go with biopics.
They probably should have gave them comic book movies. I don't think Roca and Nos would have did those that well in those.
Sure enough, it did.
Maybe not.
It was a strategic bet. I'm more pissed that I missed Luca Brasi because I knew that. I'm more pissed about
I
that
even
than
got that,
biopics.
Jim. Come on,
I found the crowd's outburst a little distracting.
Well, no, definitely. But here's my thing: if you could go back and do it again, would you pick a different category?
Yeah, I'd probably take coming-of-age films.
Coming of age films.
Romantic comedy
Yeah,
or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I also have to say we would not have challenged on the Happy Hogan question if we knew it was just Happy Hogan, which we both knew. We thought they were going for Harold Happy Hogan, his full name from the comics, but wasn't what they were looking for.
But that's what I wanted to ask you. You know, I mean, you thought it was the full name, but you could have challenged it. Why not go through the challenge? You have one challenge per match. You could have done it.
It is definitely.
They could have got a new 2-point question.
But the fear was if we use this right now, what if we need that challenge later? So it's definitely the flip.
I mean,
of the
we were coming back from a huge deficit, and like every choice we were making at that point, I wanted to stay in the game.
Yeah.
So
fair
I'm
enough.
Not
They didn't want to get
embarrassed
taken.
by
I can
our
respect
loss.
that.
We tied it up to the very end. I knew Clyde Barrow and Bonnie Parker. I was like hoping that they would choke in the next one. I was right about Gosling and Michael Pitt being in Murder by Numbers. So I'm more embarrassed again by the Luca Brasi of it all than I am of anything else.
I'm embarrassed by on the very first question. Trying to not remembering Redford directed quiz show and like he thought I was going for the
I went
writer.
Kevin Costner.
Paul Anastasio,
The director, Paul something.
Yep.
That's who wrote it.
Well, guys, what's next, Jim? What's next for Team Top That?
Happy Hour, and then
I want to see them play
maybe
Team
I'll go
Action when they
into
come back.
singles.
That'd be a
I've
good
been
one.
Curious about that.
Ooh,
I
singles.
would like to. I love doing this. I wish I had done a little better today, but when it was 30-30 and it came down to just those last couple of questions, I'm not embarrassed by this loss. If anything, I feel a little more emboldened by it. And I will say again, like they were the best team we've played. So mad respect for them.
Yeah.
Now, if you go into singles, would there be anybody you'd like to call out right now?
Jesus. Let's not push our luck for today, okay? I'll come back to you on that one.
Luca something.
Yeah, I want to play Luca Brasi. I want him to finally go fucking sleep with the fishes. There we go.
All right, well, that's Team Top That.
I want to
Virgin
see
Kid,
Jim
back
versus
to y'all.
Ben.
All right, as we come back, look, top
Bateman.
10
Oh,
is
yeah.
ecstatic. They cannot
That'd be an
wait to
interesting
play the
match.
Patriots.
Replace
They are
Dale
firing
Dude with
shots
Jim
already.
and
That match
have
will
a
be happening not
epic
too far away, man.
talk
They
shit.
are going to be the Patriots top 10 head-to-head one more time. They got the shot, but then you listen, you talk to Top That, who, they were a little upset. They obviously, again, Jim and Eric, very busy guys.
Christian on the
they
post,
will
he said
be-
stay for the
next
after.
match,
So I'm
we'll
curious
see.
what that's going to
They
be.
said they'll
Maybe
watch
that's
it. They'll
Jim
watch
calling
it.
somebody
We'll
out, or
see what happens. But Jim talking
I don't.
wants to get
I don't
every
think it would be
single
Jim
week
calling
gets
someone
where he
out.
might belong.
maybe it's
It
just
might be Juan Harris because of that match on Friday.
that, or it could be maybe a stipulation like top 10's got to break up again, another stipulation.
Oh.
Exactly. You find
Yeah.
the team
Oh, yeah,
that
because of
just
contracts
casually
again.
toss
Yeah.
out 30 points.
Could be
That's no
something like
top.
that.
As far as
Curious,
top 10,
'cause
dreams come true, John and Matt.
That'll be what?
Dreams come true.
They just
until
if
it
they
turns
lose
into a
again, if
nightmare.
top 10
And your
loses again to
nightmare,
Patriots,
TikTok,
like
is about to
I would get
begin.
the argument
Step
like
into the ring
Patriots
with
like
the
we
Patriots.
we should never have to face these
All
guys
right,
again.
guys,
Yeah.
Before we go, I want to let you guys know once again about the Patreon. Like we said, we're going to be adding so many more matches. We're going to be adding
Once again,
so many more
Patreon
things
link's going to be in the
for you guys,
description.
and you
So
are helping
if
us
you guys
do
don't
this.
want to click on there,
Patreon,
just go ahead and click
become
down
a
there and
subscriber.
go support
ahead, write
Schmoedown.
the link in the description. You want to see, again, there's going to be more matches. I'm working on the app for the Android. A lot of these different things.
We don't need to worry
More
about Android,
editors, more
Christian.
writers,
Apple,
things that
Team
you guys
iPhone,
can
all the
help
way.
us with. All you got to do, check it out. We're offering some really great tiers for all of you.
If your
Check
texts
it out,
aren't blue,
become a
I ain't texting
subscriber,
back.
And we'll see you on Friday when, look at this match, the Professor, Lon Harris, goes up against who he says is his protege,
Yes.
Cody Hall, the web slinger himself, this Friday on the Schmoedown.
That's such a random
Season 5, guys.
matchup.
Happy
That it's going to be just fun.
Check it all out.
Lon's going to kick his ass, but it's just going to be fun. I
Oh,
just
yeah,
hope it's entertaining.
100%.
I miss doing Collider Nightmares.
So it'd be entertaining as hell. For sure.
You know,
Hey,
speaking
Schnapp.
of nightmares,
Oh.
the real nightmare is that some people consider you to be a horror expert. I'll have you know, I
am a horror expert.
Well, I'm glad you think you're a horror expert.
We're gonna do a horror match?
Show Nightmares. I don't know if you heard about it.
You've done a show Nightmares. Presumably you know
Come
about
on.
horror movies. How many of the Howling sequels have you seen?
Probably all of them. Maybe the Marsupials was my favorite.
Well, all right, fine. How many of the Hellraiser sequels have you seen?
Only the good ones.
So the first 2, then?
Yes.
Not the previous.
I watched
the preceding 7.
I watched up to the 4th one. I have a guilty pleasure.
Ah, I see. Well, I see you have a little bit of horror expertise, but I'll have you know that I am an Evil Dead expert.
Well,
Evil
saying
Dead.
something too off the cuff here, but I'm also an Evil Dead expert.
If you're an Evil Dead expert, you would know the name of the tie-in puppet toy for Ash vs. the Evil Dead.
Would you be talking about Ashy Slashy?
Well, I would.
Well, how about Evil Dead, the second film? What was the subtitle?
Dead by Dawn.
All right.
Well, you guys seem very knowledgeable
Whoa!
of Evil Dead lore,
Holy shit.
history, but you need a little help.
Ash himself.
I'm here to help.
Shit.
I'm going to team you guys with some real experts in Ash versus Evil Dead.
Celebrity
And
match.
If you know about Evil Dead, you'll know what that is.
For season 3.
That's soon to be in its 3rd season.
Yeah, season
Ash
3.
versus Evil Dead.
Oh,
On
yes.
Stars,
25th, February
You
25th.
got to download the Stars app, though.
Ash versus-
Okay.
Okay.
The guys I'm
Download
going to
that
pair
app.
you
Always
Oh,
plugging.
2
man.
people from our show. Ray Santiago, Dana DiLorenzo, right now.
Let's do it.
Yes. Oh, man.
What? Yes!
Yes. Yes.
What's up, Schmoedown?
That is
fans?
amazing.
Frank here, and I'm here to
That is
fast
amazing.
This is your Schmoedown breakdown.
Oh, I can't wait for that. That's going to be amazing.
Oh, all right, Frankie. I'm curious. All right, let's settle this for us, Frankie.
Most accurate match of
Frankie
all
lives in
time.
Chicago. Do you know that? He
First,
doesn't. He
started
only lives
round
like
one
30
where
minutes from me.
John Roca
That's awesome.
and Matt
Really?
Noah
Yeah.
became the first
I
duo
tweeted on the other day. I
to
saw
have a
that because
perfect
on the
round
rundown
in
they
the
were talking about
same
from Chicago, and I
match.
was
And
like,
that
oh,
would
that's
include
awesome.
answering the
Know that.
bonus correctly. And despite a near perfect game from top 10, they nearly squeaked out a 5-point victory over Eric and Jim. Now, taking a closer look at the numbers for this match, Top That played their most accurate match.
Did he say
as a
any- I don't- did he
team,
say that was the first
answering
time?
84% correct. It's the 8th best
I don't think he
all
did.
time,
Yeah, I don't
and
think
their
so.
30 points made them just the 8th different team to score 30
87.5.
more.
Ooh.
But the big story is
Most
top
accurate
10
match of
went
all time.
26 of
Yeah.
27,
That was
making them
freaking
the
The
awesome.
perfect round from
performance
oh,
of the
first team to have a
in
perfect round from both
Schmoedown
teammates.
history. Not to
Yes.
mention, they also tied the scoring record of 35 points with above the line.
Yeah, that's what
As
they're
the
talking
other
about. They
records
tied
were
this
set
record
from
with
this
above the
Yeah.
line. Okay.
Check out SC Rundown Stats on Twitter for more, and don't forget to check out the Schmoedown Rundown podcast every Saturday on the SK Plus YouTube channel or on the Schmoes Know podcast feed on iTunes. This has been your Schmoedown Breakdown.
Alrighty, everybody. That was a hell of a match. Top 10. I'm not gonna lie. Me and Mike, we were talking before this match, and we were like, 44 minutes. That can't be good. And we didn't know what to expect, so we thought there was gonna be a knockout one way or the other. But no, that's just when you answer all the questions right, and you're not thinking, and you're answering them on a snap. That's what happens. And holy cow, I am impressed. What about you, Mike? What do you think?
Oh, dude, man, that was an amazing match. They both came to play,
Yeah, I
and
mean-
top 10 just had it this time.
That could you imagine? I mean, they're probably never gonna be able to do a triple threat team match, but could you imagine like a triple threat onto that, just all these answers going right, or a free for all with top 10, above the line, and Patriots, like all these guys just in there? That would be amazing. You could have your own free for all with just those 4 teams. That would be
Yep.
sick. But hey, John Roca pressing me as always. I'm glad you're back in the game. Matt knows. Anybody who's been sleeping on you as a competitor, hey, guess what? He got a perfect round. So don't sleep on Matt Nose ever again. He's not just a pizza boy. He's not, he's none of that stuff. He's for real. And maybe he just didn't have the confidence at the beginning stages, but now they are equal forces. They are mano a mano, top 10, Matt Nose and John Roca. I can't wait for that match against the Patriots, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen with top that moving on forward, because obviously they're strong. If you give somebody opponent choice and you still score 30 points and only lose by 5, that is impressive. And by give somebody opponent's choice, give somebody spinner's choice in a sense, because that's pretty much how it went down. So with that being said, I'm Henry Confidential as always, and
I'm Mr. DVD.
And as you guys know, we are True Bromance. Working on that, guys.